we're going to be making potting mix today with myself and Harold, husband. And just to let you know, we have 4 basic ingredients for our recipe. We have perlite, we have vermiculite, peat moss, and compost from the dump. And I'm going to let Harold take it over. And he's filled the wheelbarrow this much with compost. And Harold, you want to go ahead and explain how much the proportions are?
Sure, Gail. You can see I started out with about 3/4 of a wheelbarrow full of compost, no more than that, because you don't want it to spill out when you're mixing. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, now that I've got my compost, is get some peat moss.
Okay, I'll get that.
I can get it, Gail.
Okay, he can get it. All right, he's going to get the peat moss. And peat moss is for water retention. It's what holds the water in. And some potting mixes, they have, when you buy them, they have too much peat moss in them, and that's what causes the roots to rot. So anyway, this is the peat moss. When you buy your potting mix, you should see this in your mix. This is the peat moss. And so he's putting about, this will count quantity. There's no, it's not like baking a bread or cake. You know, this is approximate what we're doing here. Okay, so there's your peat.
I put about 3 shovelfuls of peat moss in there. And the next thing is Gail's going to hand me the vermiculite.
Perlite. Oh, vermiculite? Okay, now vermiculite is pretty. See how shiny it is? It is what helps retain some moisture too. So he's going to put some in there. And by the way, we get these bulk bags at Southern States in Manassas. We find it cheaper. So anyway, he's going to put...
Yeah, if you could bring the camera a little closer, I can see about how much we normally put in. It's not an exact science, about this much. You can see that. And then we're going to put in a similar amount of perlite.
Perlite. Now perlite is pretty too, and that helps drainage. You got to have the drainage or else your roots are going to rot.
And nobody wants rotten roots.
Nobody wants
rotten roots.
We don't want them.
That's good, Joe.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So yep, and then it's very therapeutic to. And I don't have gloves on, but we mix it up. He usually uses the shovel.
I usually use the shovel.
Feels good. And by the way, we use this in our excuse me, our raised stock tanks and raised beds and container gardening as well. So anyway, he'll mix it up.
Okay, so bring my shovel down to the bottom, push forward.
And once he mixes this up, it's ready for potting.
I'm going to do that several times. Keep turning it over. The white perlite is a good indicator of the mixage here, because you can see it so well.
Yeah.
And you can tell how evenly you have everything mixed. And
Mussels.
And everything blend together. Let me get on that side, Gil.
Okay.
I do it from both ends.
And we're doing it by the shed here because, as is per request, all our materials, supplies are right here. So this is where he likes to mix it.
Right, move this over so you get
and by the way, you can get a scoop of compost at our landfill of $2.34 for
about $34.
About $34
for a yard.
Yep. For a
So
nice size
scoop.
scoop.
A trailer or a pickup truck, it's definitely the way to go.
Yes, and guess what? You can use the compost if you have a bed you need to enrich. It's great for mulch, like using it as mulch, and then it feeds your plants. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what we do. We do it 2 times, 2 seasons, and then we do mulch. So it acts as that. This is it.
You back off.
All right, he's backing off.
I'd like you to bring the camera in a little closer so you can see what the mix looks like. You can see the amount of the perlite in there and the different ingredients, maybe, if the colors will show.
So exciting.
The perlite shows up. It's kind of like, maybe like the stars in the sky, not the Milky Way, but just in general in a dark night is what the perlite should look like.
Okay.
And there you have it. You're ready to go with potting mix is complete. And money is saved.
Yes. I love saving money. Bye.
Bye.